So what's going on, football fans? Obviously, OGR back with another video. Before I get into it, I want to encourage everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell. So, CBS Sports came out with their top 10 rankings for coaching. And in those rankings, Doug Pederson was at 9. And I was like, whoa, hey, that's pretty cool. Doug Pederson is top 10. Okay, much respect. Apparently, that's not good enough for Philadelphia Eagles fans. We don't get what we deserve. Do you even understand what you deserve? Because Lord Brunson has him at number 2, right behind Bill Belichick. Philly 500 thinks he belongs somewhere in the top 5. Well, let's look at it and decide where Doug Pederson really falls on that list. So for those of you who don't know which list I'm talking about, here's the list, okay? So they have Mike Zimmer 10, Doug Pederson 9, Pete Carroll 8, Mike Tomlin 7, Sean McVay 6, Kyle Shanahan 5, Sean Payton 4, John Harbaugh 3, Andy Reid 2, and Bill Belichick 1. So in that list, the Eagle fans overreact. They're like, well, 9's not good enough. Well, to me, resume has to do a lot with it. And, you know, I could see if you want to make the argument that right now, Doug Pederson's better than Shanahan. Doug Pederson's better than McShay. Doug Pederson's better than Zimmer. And I'm fine with all that. Here's where I have a problem. The other coaches on that list, let's look where their resume lines up. And this is why they're better than Doug Pederson. So with no further ado, let's get into this. So here we are on Wikipedia. Sorry for the screaming in the background. Obviously, Bill Belichick, active coach, 273 wins. Andy Reid, 6th all-time, 207. By the way, this is updated 2019, so actually these stats are even furthered. And also, why does this matter? Well, to me, resume matters. We're talking active coaches right now. Guys that are most likely going to be a Hall of Famer. Bill Belichick, going to be a Hall of Famer. Andy Reid, Hall of Famer. Okay? Mike Tomlin, 23rd on that list, Hall of Famer. Pete Carroll, Hall of Famer. Sean Payton, Hall of Famer. And John Harbaugh. Why does that matter? Because resume matters. All these guys are Super Bowl winning coaches that are going to be future Hall of Famers. Of course they're better than Doug Pederson. Doug Pederson hasn't had the time in the league yet. So, for the Eagle fans to sit there and get upset and lambaste this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. At best, Doug Pederson is the 7th best coach. Now, 10 years down the road, you want to revisit this and Doug Pederson has a record? I understand you want to say, well, now matters. Well, all these coaches are relevant and they coach the top teams in the league. And let's face it, Eagle fans, if you didn't play in the NFC least, your 9-7 records the past couple years wouldn't even barely get you into the playoffs in other divisions. And that's including in the NFC. The problem is Eagle fans are overrating themselves. Now, I know Philly likes to sit there on his video and say, oh, this, that, and the other thing. And yes, you were, no doubt you were disrespected in the past. But when it comes to this, you guys have it completely wrong. Either way, it's been OGR Sports, and I'll catch you on the next vid.